this is an important initiative for Philips. We've done a lot in the world of intellectual property, and Microsoft is another company that's well respected in this venue. But I think when you think of intellectual property, you might immediately think of patents, but as you mentioned, it's all areas of intellectual property. And in this case, it's the very ideas that matter, right? The very ideas that people have in their minds, which is relevant for small companies, large companies, universities, government agencies, all around the world. I think is an important issue. We had Intellectual Property Business Congress recently in Amsterdam, which is the big event for IP around the world, and we had it, and we were the host country sponsor, Philips, in Amsterdam. And I had my CEO, Frans van Houten, talk about the importance of intellectual property as it relates to our company, Philips, and why it's important. And the reason why I bring it up is because it was the first time that a CEO of a large operating company talked about the importance of intellectual property in the boardroom, right? I mean, it's an issue for us as a company, and it's an issue for everyone, like I said, but we specifically have a lot of interest in a lot of organizations like Ideas Matter, I think, that help us to send the message out on why it's important to us and the role that my organization plays in that. So we've, as you mentioned, Philips, a couple of years ago, together with DSM and Microsoft, formed Ideas Matter. I think now it's got like 20 plus members, I think, right? So it's great because, and it includes the EPO, by the way, which I think is, they've got a lot of presence here in Brussels, so I think it's very important. But really it's to expand the awareness, really expand the awareness and promote the benefits of IP in a public format. And that's why it's important for everybody here, if you're not a current member, to really think about it, because it really helps to have critical mass of companies and organizations thinking about it, and to have a public forum to voice opinions and concerns. Because there are a lot of concerns. In the US, we have a lot of legislation around IP that's up in the air, that's been tried, it's been defeated, but yet we're trying again. Here in Europe, you've got a lot of moving pieces with the UPC and a lot of these other initiatives. Trade secrets we were just talking about is another huge area. Trademarks, and so it's all areas of IP are being, it's a struggle at the moment around the world to really grasp this. So that's why it's good to have a diverse set of people from different organizations with different perspectives to share that. And that's why I think it's great to have as many people show up today as you can. Another area of importance for me is I come from the US, and I would love to see this expand into the US. Right? So I see there's somebody here from the US Chamber of Commerce. I think it's a good initiative for US companies. I think if you go and have, say a meeting in New York City, I think it would be a great initiative to have some large companies on the East Coast and West Coast of the US to participate as well. But like I said, it's an initiative that's a worldwide issue that I think is very important for everyone. And lastly, I think we have a board member on Ideas Matter, Bjorn, who's my communications director, is here as well if you want to talk to him about the pros and cons of belonging or not belonging. But I think it's a great initiative, and I encourage everyone to participate.